Hello everybody and welcome to One Player, which I take you through some solo gameplay. Today we are playing Friedemann Friese's Friday. Try to say that 3 times. You cannot. I have tried. From Rio Grande Games. It's a solo adventure specially made for us one-player solitarians. I have played this game 7 times. I have won a total of once. That means this game has such high replayability because I just want to beat the bloody thing. It seems so simple and yet, oh and yet, it befuddles us and damn near beats us every bloody time we play. I've set everything up. I'll be kind of showing you the ropes as we go through. Let's take a little look at the cards and the gameplay, and then you tell me what you think. You tell me what I'm doing wrong to have lost. I don't even know what the percentage is out of 7, but it's a lot, and it's far too many. These are our life tokens. This is our life reserve. This is my Robinson deck. This is where I'm going to be building my deck. Lots of these cards start off very bad. We get to destroy them. This is my Challengers deck, and I'll show you when I pull 2 to start the turn. I should pull them this way. I get to choose which thing I want to try to do. Do I want to further explore the island with Robinson, or do I want to raft out to the wreck? I then get to choose which one of these, if I do succeed, which one of these I will add to my deck. So let's go easy for now. We place the 1 over here to make a discard pile, and this number here tells us how many cards we can draw for free to be able to try to score these numbers. Now we're on the green level currently. As we go through this deck, it'll go up to yellow, then it'll go up to red, and then once we've got through the red deck, we face these pesky pirates, which always kill me. So we get to draw 1 free card from our deck. Let's do that. It is a -1. That is not a good card because it's got -1 points. We're trying to score 0 points. Now what we can do here though, we're 1 point away. We can pay that 1 point in life, and for every life point that we pay, we get to discard a card. So I'm going to discard this, and it goes out of the game forever. Never coming back. You're never being distracted again, Robinson. That's that, and we take our next turn. We take our next turn by pulling the 2 cards, and I suppose let's have another go at it, shall we? Let's try to get to the wreck. We've got 1 card, and we've scored 1 singular point. We flip this around. It becomes now our skill, or our resource, which is food in this case, which gives us a nice life back. When we play it, not now, we put that in the discard, and we are on to the next turn. Come on, focus. Can we... Oh, good enough. You know, I hate to do this, but let's keep going to the wreck. We just keep going back, and we've scored another point. We get to keep this card. This I really like. You get to pull 2 extra cards on your turn when you play this card, and I think that's great. Oh, this is a bit more challenging. Now we've got wild animals. The choice between wild animals and a possibility of a 3 card here, which is pretty decent, pretty good score. Or further exploring the island, we need to score 2 out of 3 cards, and we get a 2. Let's go. It's kind of a balance here of playing conservatively while also trying to get the best cards we possibly can. Now I've pulled 1, 2, 3, and I've scored 3 points. That's perfect. I've beaten the 2, which is the green level here. Can we see the green level? Yes. So we've beaten the green level here, number 2. I've also pulled this eating card, which is nice because that means I gain 2 life back at the end of the turn, and I win. I pull this card into my deck. Whoa, and here's a strategy. I get to exchange a card when I play him. Alright, we're burning through the deck pretty well. Let's see what we've got. Oh, now, here's the question. The cannibals, they take a mighty 14 once you get up to that red deck, so it can be really nice to get them in early. But do I think that my 5 cards in here contain 5 whole points? We can look through these decks anytime we want. I'm pretty sure, you know, they do print out the number of cards that there are of each one, but I feel bad having them written on a little cheat sheet. I'm pretty sure those are both my 2s, I don't think I've got any more. I know I've won one, so I must have one more. I might have one more 2. Oh, let's go for it. Let's just... Come on. Let's fight those cannibals with everything we've got. We're looking to draw 5 cards here and score a total of 5 points. We've got a total of 0, we've got a total of 0, we've got a total of absolute 0 after 4 cards, and 0 after 5 cards. Now, I could keep playing, I could pay a life and keep pulling cards from my deck. For every 1 life, I could pull an extra card. And keep trying to hit that total of 5. But you know what? I'm not a gambling man. I'm going to cut my losses. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to pay 5 life against the cannibals. They have absolutely decimated me, perhaps. I suppose that's a quarter of the starting total, so maybe they've got a leg or an arm. I'm going to put them in the discard, and I have not destroyed them, but I do get to destroy all of these weak cards. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all of them can go away, never to be seen again. And that actually doesn't feel like too bad of a compromise. It's a bit of a blow to my ego. Let's see, exploring the island, further exploring the island. I do like these doubles. This one gets you a... Let me see if I can actually see the cards. There we go. It gets you a double, so you get to double the points scored on any card. I'm going to go for that one because I like it. I can pull 3 cards to explore this island. I have a -1, another -1, wow, and another -1. That is absolutely terrible. Let's pay 1, see if we can pull 0. Fantastic. So I'm trying to score 2. If I can zoom in here, I'm just trying to score 2, currently sitting on a score of -3. I'm tempted to pull another one just to see what we get. Ooh, but I don't think it's going to be worth it. It's 0. So now we're going to have to pay 5 life, because I don't want to do another one. We're going to have to pay 5 life to get to from -3 to +2. We've paid another arm or maybe another leg. And again, the only upside, the only solace that we can take is we get rid of all of these terrible, terrible cards. This game is brutal, and if I finish before getting to even the yellow deck, then I am going to be embarrassed and ashamed. I'll still post this video, but I will post it with a heavy heart. Let's see. I do like this phase card. So this one turns down the... So next, when we get into the yellow phase or the red phase, it allows us to turn the phase down 1 notch to conquer the card we're trying to conquer. So I'm going to try and get that one. Please just let me win a card. Oh dear. Oh my gosh, we're 1 away. We're -1, trying to get a score of 0. Any game where you're trying to get a score of 0 and you don't do it. Oh my gosh, what an embarrassment. Okay, so we're gonna have to pay 1 and just give it up. Pay this one, get rid of this, put this in there, useless. And we're down through our Robinson deck. So what we do now is we take one of these are typically quite bad. So we take an aging card. This gives us an end of game trigger if we get through all of them. But basically the more we age, the more we struggle. Because we've got more negative cards. Basically the aging cards are all negative. They have various negative abilities on them. Alright guys, I'm not feeling good about this. I've got 6 health and we've taken some pretty heavy losses. Let's try and maybe win a couple of cards. Shall we just go for the simple one? Should we go for the wild animals? I kind of like going for the wild animals while I've got more cards here. Could have 2 2s at the top, and then we just have them right away. We've got a 1. It's our first positive card in a while. We're drawing 4 cards, remember. If you can see that, 4 cards. Oh, whatever, it says 4 right here. We've drawn 2, we've scored 3, that's good. We've drawn 3, we've scored 3, we've drawn 4, we've scored 2, 3 still, but this card, I did promise you would come in handy. Plus 2 cards. Now we don't have to take 2, we can take 1 at a time. So let's take 1, see if we get... That's our aging card, see? We've aged, we've become distracted in our old age. So now we're back down to 2. This is an absolutely abysmal performance. So we're back to 2. I can pull another card for free. On this one, I'm going to tap it like this and spin it around so I know that I've used it. We're back where we started. We've got 3 points. Should I pay a life to try and get another one? Yes, I shall. And we do not get another one. I do get 1 life though. I'll pay another life to try and get 2. Good lord. I don't even know if I should have done that. I think I should have just bust and got rid. But anyway, I've done it. We've got 2, 3, 4, 5. 6 minus 1 is 5. 5 points out of 4. We get to add this experience card to our deck. It's not even that good. And we've just, I mean, look how many cards we've had to use to get all that. Jiminy crickets. Alright. Let's see. Honestly, I don't know what we've got left in here, but I'm going to try and get... Okay. We've scored 1. We've got 1 more card to draw. I've got to add an aging card to the deck again, because we've run out of cards after that monster hand that we just played. I do get to gain 2 life at the end of this turn, so that's pretty good. Let's see. Can we get a score of 1, ladies and gentlemen? Can we pull a card that has a 1 or more on the face? We cannot, but we do get another life. So I'm going to comfortably pay a life to see if the next card will be a 1. Oh my god, it is a negative 2. I give up. This game is horrible. If you want to be tortured, I tell you, absolutely recommend this game. It will just grind you into the dirt and spit you out, and you'll just... Well, I guess you'll feel like this guy, won't you? Yes. Yes, you will. Okay, we're on -1. We need to get to 2. We've only got 3 points. We have to pay another life, otherwise we're going to use all of our lives to get to him. Oh my goodness gracious, this is an absolute disgrace. We've got another -1. So, let's see. I know I've got 3 life in here. I'm on a -2. That means I've got 4 to spend to get rid of. That means I'll gain my life first, 3. Then I've got 4 to get rid of, and I guess what I'll do is I'm going to get rid of both of these. Now you see on the top right of these, you've got 2. You have to pay 2 to get rid of each of these aging cards. This might be one of the shortest rounds of Friday that's ever existed, because I am now on 1 health. And if things don't start looking up, which, to be honest, when you run into cannibals and wild animals in the same hand, they're probably not. They're probably not looking up. Maybe all the bad cards are gone. Maybe now's exactly the time to go for cannibals. Who knows? But that's what we're going to do. That is what we're going to do. We can pull 5 cards. We've scored 1. We've scored 3. We have scored 6 points, and that means those cannibals turn into our weapons. We have gained a weapon. It looks somewhat like a pencil. So, God knows how you're planning to fight the pirates at the end of this. Well, I mean, we're never going to get there, are we? But we've won a card. We've got a card. We've added it to our deck. Everybody, we're excited. We're moving forward. Can I focus the darn camera? Yes, I can. Now then, we got a 3, 2, and a 1 there. We've still got some pretty bad stuff in our deck, haven't we, really? So it might be worth going for this card, which says destroy on it. That lets us destroy any card. We've still got... Well, don't have at least we don't have any more aging cards. We got rid of both of those. Alright, let's go for copy. This one lets us copy a card, an ability from a card. We get to draw one, hopefully scoring a point. We do score a point, yes. It's been an emotional roller coaster. Things are looking up. Are they? Are they? We really need some extra life, goodness me. Exploring the island. I think we've got to go straight out attack here. We've got to go weapon. We've got to just try and get as many weapons as possible. We are on a 0 and we are on a 2. And that means we score this card as well. You can ignore this if we wanted to, and we think we will. We don't want to accelerate this deck when we don't need to, because we'll just add more aging cards to it. We're about, oh my gosh, we're still 3 turns away from even getting into yellow here, which is pretty bad, to be honest. This is quite shocking. Alright, let's stick conservative with this next one. I want to score 1 point. I'm going to score 0. I have to shuffle another aging card in here. Oh, dearie me. Right, we've got one hive, one little, whatever this is, feather. It looks like a feather to me, like a fletched arrow. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. It could just be a jungle leaf. Alright. This next card could determine our fate. We're trying to score 1 point. It's not as bad as it could have been because we get to pull 2 more cards. We're trying to score 1 point. We've scored 2 points, and that's just fine with me. So we'll do that. We'll grab you, put you in our deck. I really, really need some life. This card has life on it, so that's probably what I'm going to go for. 2 cards to score 1 point. Oh, we've got a life there. Oh, and another life. We've got 3 life. That's brilliant. We do still have 0, so I'm going to have to pay a life to try and score a point, which I do, to then get 3 life back, which I'll take that deal any day. Do you see what we did there? I think you see what we did there. We died mid-turn, but then we came back. I think that's the way you're supposed to play it, where you gain life at the very end of the turn. There's also things that take away life at the end of the turn, which means you pay more, but I think you have to do it right at the end. That's my understanding of the rules, and I'm sticking by it. We died, we came back to life. Friday was luckily there to revive us. And now we've got the lovely choice of either taking +2 cards or putting 1 below the pile. I think we'll take +2 cards, please. We're going to score 0 points on this one. We sure are. We're going to score more than 0, in fact. 1 more. And those are in the discard. Now you'll see, you cunning viewers, over here to the left, we've got no more challenges, no more hazard cards, which means we take these friendly set of green eyes and move them down to a slightly more ominous set of yellow eyes. I think the artwork in this is great. It looks hand-drawn enough to be like really accessible, but then it's not like so simple that it's boring. Alright, will I be victorious against the onrushing pirates? Will I even make it through the darn jungle to get there? We've got a tenuous 3 total life. That makes me feel a bit worried for the future. And we've taken some pretty big losses so far, against cannibals and wild animals, and even against things like swimming on a raft. We're not the most skilled of solo island inhabitants. Tell me what I'm doing wrong here, guys. I've won 1 out of 7 games I've ever played. I'm a mess. I'm an absolute mess. I got excited then because I thought I'd drawn a 3. Nope, these are hazard cards, remember? Now what we're doing when we're in the yellow zone is we're playing for this yellow number, so we're playing for either 7 against these wild animals or 1 to get the raft to the wreck. There's no way I think I've got 7 points in my deck right now. I mean, I might do. I know I've got a weapon in there somewhere. but you know what, we're going to play it easy. 1 card to get 1 point. Look at that. Bang. Okay. Do we want to get life? I think we do. So we'll choose this one. This gives us a life. If we get into the deck, 1 card for 1 point. Ooh, we've got a 3 now. That's good, but also it's bad because I've wasted my 3. I think the only 3 in my deck currently. If I remember, I'm terrible at my memory's bad, so this is always bad when I'm trying to count cards. But we've wasted our 3 on scoring, on basically obtaining a card worth 0, and that doesn't feel good. Let's go to the next one. A weapon, or 0 with some exchange possibilities. I'll flip it so you can see what I'm looking for. I think we go weapon here. Let's go on, let's brave it. Can we score 3 points? We've scored 2 points. We've scored 6 points. We've absolutely hit it out of the park. I knew we had a 4 because we did eventually defeat those cannibals, didn't we? Okay. The cannibals didn't get us entirely last round. So we've scored 6. We needed to score 3. But again, you know, now we know that most of our big guns have gone. We might have to play a bit more conservative. Although this doesn't look like it's going to allow us to. We've got 3 cards left. I'm pretty sure one of them is an aging card. Let's just try to minimize damage here. Genius. Oh, that's nice. Mimicry, we can copy something, and it's my favorite card. Absolutely stupid. So we're on 0. We've got 5 we need to make up. We can't call it a loss now because we've only got 3 life to spend, so we have to spend 1. We're going to shuffle one of the aging cards into our deck. We paid 1, so we can pull 1. And hopefully we get something with a destroy on it, where we can destroy the stupid card. Call it fatigued or famished or something, but I mean, stupid just feels so personal. And you don't go stupid necessarily. You might be seeing things or hallucinating or talking to a football or a volleyball, sorry, or whatever. But you know, you're not an idiot. You're still surviving. Anyway, just my 2 cents. Let's see. He scored a 3. Wow. Okay. And I get to pull another card. You absolute beauty. I get to pull another card. So I've scored 3. That's got me up to 3. Good. Simple arithmetic there. Get to pull 1 card, and it's a 0. That's great. But I can also copy a card with this. So I will do that. I will tap it. I will tap this to let me know that I'm done. I've scored 1 point. That means I've got 2 minus 2 is 0 plus 3 plus is 4. I'm going to gain 2 life at the end of this. You know what? I think it's worth it. Yeah, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to pay 2 life, get rid of stupid, gain 2 life, back on 2. I didn't win this card, but I do get to get this out of the game. Never want to see your face again. And now we are really hanging on by a thread here. I mean, we really are. Now we've got some of our big cards still left in there, but not many. I want to go for this double though, because I do like that card a lot. I like to be able to double. Come on now. I like to be able to double the points of one of my cards. It feels nice. We've got 3. We're aiming for 5. We've got 0. We've got 1. I need to spin these around because they're in the wrong direction. We've got 2 points out of 3 cards. We do have another 2 cards to draw. Oh my gosh, we've got 4 points. We've got... okay. We've got 4 points. We're looking for 5. We've got another 2 cards to draw, so we'll do that, I guess. Things are getting a bit hectic on this draw area. I hope you can tell what's going on. Put my life over here, maybe. I've got 2 more cards to draw. Yes, we've got 2, 4, 5, 6 points to our required 5. We are getting that double. Alright. Whew. Okay. Still hanging on. Still hanging on. I want this destroy card. This is the card I was talking about earlier. I thought we had one, but maybe we don't. It's destroy, and I can literally just take out any card from my hand that I don't like. I'm going to pull 2 cards to try and score 3 points. Oh, Cannibal's coming through again. Get in focus. 4 points. 3 points needed. That's a 1-to-1 card ratio, and we like that. This means we're not going too quickly through here. We're just building up our deck. If I didn't think that we've got another 3 in there, I think, and I think we've got another 2. That's only 5. This is tempting. See, Cannibals, I've got to score 9 to get them down, and then it turns into a nice, you know, an extra sharp toothpick. This one, we've got double. We've got to play it safe, haven't we? Come on. 2 cards. Oof, I'm glad I didn't. Alright, that's pretty decent. That's fine. That's fine with me. We'll explore the island, we'll get the card, we've got a double. We're still hanging on 2 life. I don't... Why haven't we got any cards that give us life? Okay, bring in this one. We've got to destroy again, so we're going to do that. 3 cards to score 5. That's a buggery. Look at that. That's my aging card. He's very tired, which means I have to literally stop drawing 3 cards, which I lose out on 2 cards this turn, which means that there's absolutely no way I can defeat this card. Is there? I pay 1. Let's see. Moment of truth. Roll the drums. Oh, we do get a life back, but that's still not going to be enough, is it? Because I'm going to have to pay another 1 to draw another card, and it's not going to be a 5, it's going to be a 1. And that means I've got... that means I've got 4 to pay, 0 to pay it with, 1 to come back, so now I've got 3, and I think I've just lost the game. Okay, so here's my score. I've got, well, it's not even a score, is it? I've got 4 cards left in the yellow deck, which is, yeah, it's pretty bad. It's just about as good as the first time I ever played, where I got about halfway through the yellow hazards. Guys, this game's hard, and you know what? It makes me want to play it more. I want to play it again and again, because I haven't got the tactics down. I just haven't got the... I don't know how to do it. It's so difficult. It's a balance between every time you want to get rid of something that's bad, you have to get rid of something that's good. And every time you want something that's good, you usually have to get rid of something that's good as well. What are you supposed to do about that? Well, this has been Friday. We leave defeated. I want to do this again. I'm going to play this again. I'm going to reapproach it. I'm going to play it one more time, and I'm going to down these dastardly pirates, because I know that I can do it. I know I'm focused, even though I'm very tired. I know I've got food. I know I can further explore everything's here. It's all built in. I just need to crack the code, the island code. So I hope that you will join me in maybe another video where I decide to re-engage with this absolutely brain-twistingly, toe-crunchingly miserable, wonderful experience of a game called Friday. Don't forget to drop a like or comment or tell me what I should be doing better. Please, somebody give me tips, and I will look forward to seeing you in another video. Alright, thanks so much for watching. See you later.